curious. I know why I'm here. Why are you here? Do you believe? Do you believe in anything supernatural? I'm just curious. Raise your hand. Okay, all right. How many of you don't believe in anything supernatural? Raise your hand. Oh.
Undecided.
Undecided. So raise your hand if you're undecided. Oh, okay. All right, good. Last question. Raise your hand if you would never raise your hand if I asked you to raise your hand. Are you willing to change your mind? That's the question I'm going to ask tonight. Will you change your mind? So if you're skeptical or you don't know, will you change your mind? So a little bit about myself. I started as a magician in the 70s. The year was 1972. I was at my grandparents' house. Big Italian family. I'm half Irish and Italian. 34 people in the basement. Everybody's talking at the same time. It's Christmas night. There's no distractions other than people talking, and all of a sudden my Uncle Victor picks up a coin and makes it disappear for me. And I was 10, and I was like, Uncle Vic, how in the world did you do that? So I was 10 years old in the 70s. Those were the days when Doug Henning was really popular. And so I spent a decade or two focusing on tricks. That's it. It was my whole life. It's everything that I thought about. And then I grew out of it. I walked away from it, and I never believed in anything. I never believed in anything supernatural, because I figured if it's a trick, then there's no such thing as the real thing. And so that's what I was thinking. But then I changed my mind. 10 years later, my mother died. She died on October 10th, 1978, and I was 15 years old. It was a shock to myself, my sister, my whole family. That was the 10th. It was a Wednesday that we buried her. 3 days later, on Friday the 13th, we buried her, and I went home, and I'm lying in bed, wide awake, and it's not dark, and I had a paranormal experience. I had a supernatural experience. I heard a voice once, I heard a voice 2 times, I heard a voice 3 times, I heard a voice 4 times. The interesting thing about it is it was not my mother's voice. And if you stick around later, I'll tell you what I heard. It didn't change me immediately, but it opened up my mind to the possibility. Years later, I met John Zaffis. I don't know if you know him. He's related to the Conjuring House people, Lorraine, and also, what's her husband's name? Do you know the people I'm talking about? The Warrens? Ed and Lorraine Warren. You never heard of them at all? Okay. So I had met them in the 70s, and then I became friends, and I'm still friends with the nephew, John Zaffis. And since then, I have changed my mind about it. Now, I'm not here to change your mind. If you believe, fine. If you don't believe, fine. If you're in between, fine. Everybody is welcomed here. So let's try this. I'm going to send some thoughts out, and I appreciate everybody being here. We were wondering if we could fill the chairs, and I think, Rebecca, we filled every chair, right?
Yes, and
this is wonderful, so thank you for coming. Give yourself a round of applause for that. So I'm going to send out a number. I'm very intentional about it. I want you to just clear your mind just for a second. I'd like you to think of a number between 1 and 10, not 3 because everybody says 3. It's the first number that pops into your head. Raise your hand if you thought of a 7. Okay. What's your name?
Teresa.
Teresa. Now I can stop here because I think I'm going to ask you to help me, but we'll play along. Let's try this again, and maybe you'll get it the second time, Teresa. Are you psychic at all, Teresa?
Not on Tuesdays.
Okay. Is today Tuesday?
Yeah.
All right, I'll ask you tomorrow. All right, so I'm thinking of a color. The color is, if anybody thought of red, raise your hand. All right. Now I'm thinking of another color. Blue. Okay. Teresa, you got the 7 and the blue. Come on up. If you can help me, that would be fine. All right. Give her a hand.
With cards or without cards?
Oh, you don't need them. You don't need them. So, Teresa, my name's Greg. I'd ask you to write my name on that line right there.
2 G's.
You can spell it with, you know, my real name is Gregory, but you can spell it any way you want.
I thought I saw
it is.
2 G's.
Yeah, when I started in magic many years ago, I did G-R-E-G. Spell your name for me.
T-E-R-E-S-A.
Okay. Teresa. Okay,
And-
good.
And he's gonna know I'm gonna say to you my son's name is.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right. So she is spilling information to me,
Uh-oh.
which is fine. That's
That's all
fine.
you're getting.
No, that's fine. So you can see this from where you're standing. You have a plus. Oh, thank you. You have a plus, and I'll show you these afterwards, but it's just for her to look at. There's a plus, there's 3 wavy lines, there's a 0, then there's a square and a star. Now, one of these you are going to be drawn to. So just face the audience and close your eyes. One of those symbols is going to mean something to you. And I'd like you to select one. So there's a square, a circle, a star, 3 lines, and a plus sign.
Somebody's telling you?
No, no. So
Oh,
what you're going to do, you're
no.
going to do what I do. Do you have a pen? Oh, you need this. You need the pen. So what you're going to do is underneath my name, why don't you face that exit sign?
Okay.
I'm going to face over here. All right? And you're going to draw it. Now it's really simple. You know, it doesn't have to be difficult. Got it?
Yes.
All right. Now put the pen down so we know that, you can't change your mind at all. Excellent. All right. Did you?
Can I look at you now?
Yeah, I'm going to show you what I'm thinking. But I don't want to look at what you have. But you have my name and you have a symbol on it. So did you do a circle?
No.
All right. So what circle has to do with is infinity. There's no beginning and there's no end. Then the next one is a plus, which a lot of times people pick because they're thinking of relationships. Did you pick that?
No.
All right, good. So the odds are in my favor. The squiggly lines have to do with change, currency, could be water, could be money. It's about changing people's lives. Did you write this?
Yes.
Yes, I thought so. Show me what you have first, and
Show
I
you
will
the
show
card.
you what I have.
Wow.
All right, have a seat. You can keep that. That is yours. Give her a hand. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Listen, I'm thinking we're going to test this. I don't want you to sit down. No, we're going to test this. We're going to see if her
Give my seat
intuition
away.
is for real. Everyone should have 10 cards. 10 cards? Do you have 10 cards? All right, we're going to ask you to get 10 cards. If you came in late, 10 cards apiece. And we're going to see if her ability of intuition is really going to work. But the rest of you are going to participate. Here's how it's going to work. This is, I was up in Salem last year, this is the magician. I don't know if you know anything about the tarot signs, but the magician is able to make things happen. The stance for the magician is as above, so below. Say that with me. As above, so below. Do you have 10 cards?
Yes.
Okay, I have to get 10 cards, so I'm going to grab 10 cards. Now, what do I know about Teresa? Her name's Teresa. She has a son named Greg. She's standing here. What else do I know about Teresa?
She came with him.
She has 10 cards. Right? She has 10 cards. That's what I know about Teresa. So Teresa, make sure you have 10 cards. Count them out with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Rest of you, hold your cards out like this in the palm of your hand, straight out like this. Teresa, mirror me, match what I'm doing. You're the leader, I'm the leader. I've done this before, you haven't, but they're going to look to you or me for guidance. So Teresa, I'd like you freely to get rid of 2 cards, or 3 cards, or 4 cards. Now watch me. So, I have decided to get rid of 2 cards. Teresa, get rid of either 2 cards, or 3 cards, or 4 cards, and throw them on the ground. No, just throw them. Okay. So the rest of you, take your cards and decide, have an intention, either to throw 2 on the floor, 3 on the floor, or 4. Do that now. So there's no way I know how many cards that you have, right? So this is primarily Simon Says. So Teresa, shuffle your cards, and they're going to shuffle their cards too. This is called the magician's ritual. So you should be all shuffling your cards. All right. Now Teresa, stop when you want to stop shuffling. And then when you're done, look at the bottom card. I have the 6 of clubs. And I'm going to write on the face of the card, G-R-E-G-G, Greg. Do you want to stay with that bottom card?
Yes.
All right, what is it?
Show you or tell you?
Tell everybody.
A joker.
Good. Give your John Hancock on the joker and then show it to everybody. So the rest of you can take a picture of the bottom card, you can sign it, you could do anything you want, but just memorize your bottom card. Memorize your bottom card. So you should be looking at your bottom card right here, all right?
And I'm showing mine?
Oh, it's not a trick. This is
Okay.
not a trick. This is a ritual. So we're going to do a spell. This is a spell. So all magic has to do with spell and ritual. If you don't like ritual, just realize that most of us have habits. People who study this say 45 to 65,000 thoughts every single day that we have, and like 48% of our life is on autopilot. That means the things we think and the things we say and the things we do is primarily a habit. It's like Groundhog Day, the movie. All right, so I have the 6 of clubs. She has a queen. Look at your bottom cards.
Joker.
Oh, I'm sorry, joker. I don't know why I thought that. Maybe because you are the queen. All right, hold it like this. And that's a good thing. All right, are you married?
No.
All right, so I'll be your king.
Common law, I
All right,
guess.
no, that's fine. All right, well, he doesn't mind me being your king for the day. All right, so hold your cards like this, and we're going to spell the word magician. So you're going to do it, I'm going to do it, they're going to do it. If you get this right, hooray. If you get it wrong, don't worry about it. Come and talk to me later. I'll show you how to do it. All right, so how you do it is you go, watch me, because they're watching us. You take the top card, and you go, whoa, M, and you put it at the bottom. Go ahead, do that.
Whoa, M.
Okay, so that's the first. Do that now. Everybody should be doing that.
Whoa.
Okay, now the next letter. You don't have to be so dramatic. I think that comes from my Italian background. My grandmother would be proud. All right, so then we're going to do, now it's really important that you focus because it's all focus and intention. There's no sleight of hand here. It's all focus and intention. So you did the M.
Yeah.
Now we're going to do the A. We're spelling magician, so put it at the bottom. A. Then G. Then I, and C, then I, then A, and N. Now that's magician, all right? Now we're going to embody the symbol of the magician, which I showed you earlier. This is the first card in the tarot. It is, not the first card, I think it's the Fool, but this is one of the earliest cards, and it's as above, so below. And here's how we do that. Watch me. Do this with me. As above, so below.
As above, so below.
Okay, great. Hold your cards like this. The rest of you follow us. Do exactly what we do, right? Here's how you do it. As above.
As above.
Just throw it up in the air. As above, so below. Now, here's how you do below, Teresa. You put it below it. Next card below. Okay, ready?
Okay.
So we're going to, watch me, it's really simple. As above, all right, watch, quiet, as below. Now some of you are going to easily get done faster, okay? Don't worry about it, don't sweat it. Just don't look at the card, because if you do, it's bad news. So if you get done sooner, don't worry about it. As above, so below. As above, so below. As above, so below. Some of you are getting done. As above, so below. That's okay. As above, so below. If you got one card, just stay. If you don't have, keep on going. As above, so below. Some people do. As above, so below. I'm down to one. As above, above. Above, below. Above until you're down to one card. Do not look at it because it's a hex, and 2025 is going to be a disaster for you if you peek at it. All right, so we're going to talk about the magic word. You know what the magic word is? The word is abracadabra, and who can tell me what the word means? Anybody? What does the word abracadabra mean? Anybody? Abracadabra, what does it mean? You are the magician. What does it mean? All right, it means I create as I speak. It's powerful. All right, now my mentor, who passed away a few years ago, he said to me, there's another word that's even more powerful. And that is, and you can say this with me, put your hand on top, I give myself permission to be powerful.
I give myself permission to be powerful.
Wave the wand and say abracadabra, Teresa.
On my card?
Yeah.
Abracadabra.
Now, I look in at mine, I have the 6 of clubs. All right. The rest of you peek at your card, and you peek at your card. Ah, show it to them.
I got mine.
I didn't get mine.
It's okay. We'll do it next time. It's okay. It's all right. It's not a problem. She got it. Some of you raise your hand if you got it. If you didn't get it, that's okay. It's not the end of the world.
Am I the only one that didn't get it?
All right. So you are going to stay back for Harry Potter training when we are done. It's okay. That's how much I care about this. All right. So now you are all in my coven circle, and we're going to play something that's really fun. You probably played this before. It's called, are you ready for this? Trick or treat. How many of you give out candy for Halloween? Raise your hand.
I used to.
How many of you used to and don't do it anymore? Okay. So either way, you are participating in a ritual. So if you shut your lights off, it's a ritual. If you give out candy, it's a ritual. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day. She says, I give out candy until 8 o'clock. And then after 8 o'clock, I shut the lights off. I said, why? She said, because I don't want the big kids coming to my house because I'm a little afraid. So either way, it's a ritual. So here's what we're going to do, Teresa. We are going to have you throw out the zombie ball. So you can hand me that card if you want.
Oh, that's right, my name is.
That's fine. That's fine. Turn around and throw this out to somebody. Catch it, catch it, catch it.
I don't hit the ceiling.
It's all right. It's just a ball. Oh! All right. Come on up, 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 come on up.
Me?
Yeah, why not? Stand right here, right
But I
here.
didn't have my card.
It's okay. We're going to try to help you. All right. Now you turn around and you throw out the zombie ball. Throw it out. Oh, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it.
Catching this girl.
Try it again, try it again, try it again.
Okay.
They're just a little shy. Go ahead. Are we having fun? All right, catch it. All right, come on up. She doesn't want to come up, but that's okay. All right, stand right next to her. We're going to make a line here. We're going to make a line. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to make a line. You're number 1. You're number 2. 3 is going to be here. 4 is going to be here. 5 is going to be here. 6 is going to be here. So a line, just like, who's the military person? Tell them to get in line. Get in line! Okay. Yeah, okay. Turn around, throw the ball out. Get it? All right. You're number 3. Right here. Why don't you guys move forward just a little bit, this way. All right, throw the ball out to anybody. Oh, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. All right. She really wants to come up, so you can throw it. Okay, come on up. Come on up, both of you. Come on, let's go. I need you up and on the rug because there's some things here I don't get. So just stand up here. So up here. Yeah. I want you away from this because if it knocks over, we're all going home early. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need one more person. Turn around, and throw it.
Come on, go Sandra.
You got
Get
it.
in line.
Teresa, you're not leaving me, are you?
I didn't know.
Oh no, you're still part of this.
Go
Okay.
Sandra.
You want to pass it or do you want to stay?
I want to pass it.
Okay, pass it to somebody you don't like.
She doesn't know any of us,
I don't
right?
know. I guess why.
I'm waiting.
Sorry.
Okay. All right, come on up,
You
sir.
gotta come up.
All right.
We need a jet.
Okay. Sir, if you could stand right here in the middle, that's fine. So this is trick or treat. So I need you in a straight line. Put them in a straight line, Sergeant. Straight line, straight line, straight line. Except for you, you're the magician. All right, and shoes shine. All right, stand next to this guy. All right. Here's what we're doing. We're playing a game. Everybody look over here. Everybody look over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Everybody see this? As we read, she's 1. This woman over here that's the closest to me is 6, right?
Oh, okay.
All right, so everybody's going to get an index card. Everybody's going to get an index card. Oh, this line is very impressive. Very impressive. That's for you. Don't look at it. That's for you. Don't look at it. That's for you. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Okay. I want you to mix them up so they're in different order. Just tap them and tell them to move.
You could swap places here, here. You can swap places, please. And you can change with the lady down the end and
Okay.
swap places.
Okay.
How's that? Is that
That's fine. Now,
Shuffling.
Teresa, come back over here, and I would ask you, do you want to change your mind? Feel okay about this?
yes.
Okay. Now, she chose this. She threw out all of these, so you are going to be number 1. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
All right. Number 1. This is number 1. All right? Just hold it just like this so everybody knows you're number 1. All right? You are number 2. It doesn't mean you're second best. And this is number 3. Sir, you are 4. 5, and hold your number so that we know your rank. Everybody needs to see your number. Everybody needs to see your number. Okay? All right, hold it up so everybody sees it. All right. So we should have 6 here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And my biggest concern tonight was that there was only going to be 4 people here tonight, and this was me. But I trusted her, and she says, I'll fill the seats. I said, okay, fine. All right. This is a game called Trick or Treat. Teresa, where do you live?
Middlefield.
Okay. So on Halloween night, these 6 people come to your house all dressed up as zombies. Now, that's a little bit intimidating. All right? I don't like that idea because there's just too many people. I'd like you, Teresa, to call out 2 numbers. Do it now.
2 and 4.
Step forward. 2 and 4, step forward. All right? 4, would you stand near the exit sign? Thank you. And step back. Step back. Step back. Step back.
Kathy, step
Step back. Yes. Step back. Step back. 3 and 4, step forward. I'm sorry, 2 and 3, step forward, step forward, step forward, step forward. Call out 1. Either one. What do you want?
3.
3, go step where he is. Go over there. Step back, step back, step back. All right, I am going to choose 5, step forward, step forward. Step 2, step forward. Call out 1.
2.
2, over there. Over there.
She's getting her steps in.
Okay, so who called out last? You did?
Yes.
So let's go with 5 and 6, step forward. Call out 1.
6.
6, go step over there. All right? And then call out the other 2.
5.
All right, and, okay, that's right, go, bye. All right, so this is the one that I'm interested in. So we're going to focus on the 1 here. Now this is what's really interesting. What's your first name?
Sonia.
Sonia. All right. Open up your paper, open up your paper, open up your paper, open up your paper. Everybody open your paper and tell everybody what it
Don't
says.
tell me it says Sonia.
What does it say?
Wait, I said don't tell me it says Sonia. Hold on. I can't open it.
Real zombie.
Oh, real zombie.
Real zombie.
Real zombie.
1 is not a real zombie. You guys, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are real zombies. You are a fake zombie. You're the one in the costume. You chose correctly. The magic worked. Have a seat. Thank you so much. All of this applause is for you. Teresa, you are the magician. Have a seat, everybody.
Why is the paper?
Have a seat, and we're going to move on.
Gonna think.
Have a seat. Just have a seat. Touch me with me. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to send out a number. Are you ready? Let me send out the number. Let me send out the number. Let me send out the number. The number is between 1 and 50. And the number I'm thinking of is 37. You got it?
No.
Oh, come on. What do you got?
I had 33.
Ah, close. All right, let's try it again. Did anybody get that number, 37?
No.
All right, I'm thinking of a number between 50 and 100.
Oh, jeez.
And the number is 68. Okay, you. All right. All right, come on up. Give everybody hands. All right. All right, Jay. Have you ever seen these symbols before?
Not until today.
All right, good. Very good. All right, so we're going to do something with intuition. It's either going to be a plus, it's either going to be a 3 wavy lines, a circle, a square, or a star. Is there one there that you feel drawn to?
Yes.
Okay, good. So this is position 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. We didn't work anything out, did we? We didn't talk ahead of time. We didn't. Okay.
No.
All right. So name. Well, what I'll do is I'll do this. Let me stay where you are. I'm going to shuffle these up. In fact, I'll shuffle them up over here so nobody sees them.
All right, I'm turning around.
All right. Good. All right. So we got this one right here. Jay, tell me where you want this. 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tell me a number.
3.
All righty. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Now I got this card here. You're going to see either 1, 2, 4, or 5. Give me a number.
5.
Excellent. Very nice. Okay, so now I'm down to 3 cards. And the middle one is where you want it to be.
Number 2.
2? You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to change your mind?
1.
Ah! I thought so. All right, so now we got 2 cards. I'm going to be 2 or 4. Where do you want this one?
4.
Ah, very nice. Don't change your mind. All right. And then lastly, you're going to put this here. All right. You had a free choice. This is interesting. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this. These 2 cards here have to do with your past. This card right here has to do with your present, and the last 2 cards have to do with your future. So, tell me if I'm right. You've had a lot of success in your life early on. Star. How old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay, all right. So we're now looking at 30, 40, 50, 60 years. What's your interest? What do you like to do? Is it music? Is it art?
Both, actually.
I thought so. And I'm also getting a feeling, oh my God, I can't believe how fast this is coming to me. All right, your zodiac sign. I am a Capricorn. You're not a Capricorn. I didn't think so. But I want you to think of the letters. Well, first of all, I should ask you, do you know, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so Leo, you're not a Leo.
I am.
I thought so. So you are a Leo. I have a strong feeling that you're a very loyal person.
Yes.
All right, so, very successful past. Okay. Oh, now, I don't know that much about your family life, but I get a feeling that the foundation of your family has been healthy. I'm hoping, yes, okay, yes, because that's the foundation. Now, the present, that's the past. Now we're going to read where you are right now. Oh my gosh, you are going through some changes. Now this is not hard to figure out because I know somebody in their 20s. I remember me. I remember when I was in my 30s. I can predict what your 40s are going to be like. You're probably going to be divorced and no kid. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But I have a feeling, because of the cards you picked, that you're going through some changes. You know, you're thinking about career, are you thinking about school, or are you thinking about doing your own thing?
I'm already in.
You are, and you're studying. So do you really strong on your major? Do you know exactly what it is?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the changes that you're going through, if you mind me asking? Some fluidness of your life. You want to say, or am I way off?
I don't know that I would like to share.
That's fine. Is it true?
Yes.
Okay. So I've never met. We've never met. The cards are picked. Now, we're going to do the next one. Oh, let me say, this is your future. So we know what this is going to be because of the order. The future, and by the way, I think your future is in your own hands. So let's look at the last 2 cards. All righty. I see a relationship in your future. I don't know what that looks like, but I also see, this is a symbol of eternity or wholeness. So what I see, this is what I see. I see, and you could have had any order here. This is what's strange. What I see is your future is in a relationship. Maybe, are you in a relationship now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. In a relationship now, and I also see wholeness in this relationship. I don't know if this is the one. However, your future is very bright. Really? So my mom was psychic. My sister is a Pisces, right? You're a Leo, I'm a Capricorn. I was born on Christmas. My sister says to me about 6 months ago, she said, you remember Mom would say to us, be careful at the carnival, and then we would come home and she knew that you lost $20. I said, yes. She said, Mom had these gifts, and so do I. And it's not until the last 10 years of my life that I started getting this and feeling this and exercising this. So yesterday, 2 days ago, actually, I was at Michael's. Do you guys have Michael's Crafts here? Mm-hmm. And I love Halloween, and so I decided to buy this, and it was on sale, and I thought, okay, it's $50, $60, but it's on sale, I'm gonna buy it. And it says fortune teller. At the top, there's a Ouija board, then there's some spelling books, there's some crystals, there's a palm reading, there is a crystal ball, and there's a tarot card stuff, you know, and I said, I gotta buy this and put it in my house. And then I thought to myself, I'm gonna take it with me. I'm gonna show people, because I love this. You notice anything weird about this?
Nope.
Take a look closely.
There's a car.
Yeah, there's some cards.
Oh.
There are some cards behind the card, which have been here the whole time. I would ask you to pull them out, but it's very difficult to get out. This is the first time I've ever done this. I've never done this before. These cards, oh, they came out pretty easy. All right, good. All righty. They've been sitting here the whole time. Hand down, face. All right, peel off the first top card. Show it to everybody. What is it?
It says, I say it out loud?
Yeah, what is it?
Star.
Oh, it's right here.
Yes.
These cards are yours, by the way. Here. What's the second card?
Wow.
Cool. All right, let's keep on going. We're on a roll.
Third.
Wow.
Keep on going. These cards are yours. And what's the last? So, your future's in your own hand. This is not set in stone, but this is a very positive reading. So, I wish you the best. So, you don't need a tarot deck. I'm learning how to read tarot. However, you don't need a deck of cards to read tarot. All you need is your imagination. So, sir, I have a couple people take these cards, shuffle them up. Don't mix them with the cards that you were given. You can tell a person's future by the cards. So hand them back real quick. So you can tell exactly how a person is going to be. Did I get them all? Okay, and those are, okay. You can tell, and I'll show you how to do it. There's 52 cards. How many weeks in here? 52. How many suits? 4. There's 4 seasons. There's a red season, there's a dark season, there's another red, so there's 4 seasons. 2 are hot and 2 are cold. So you got fall, you got winter, you got spring and summer. Number 7, remember when you were 7 years old, right? Or when you were, I don't know, 8 years old. I'm going to take out the jokers, we don't need those. Let's play a game. Tell me to say stop. Just say stop anyway.
Stop.
Good. Jack. Okay, so what's Jack? Jack is 11. 11. So imagine, you got to go back. You're 11 years old. 11 years old, it's the winter. I know where I was. I know exactly where I was. I was watching TV with my mom. It was 1973. It was in the winter. It was December 26. You don't have to be that clear, but do you guys have a picture of where you were when you were 11 in the winter? Yeah, okay, good. Who hasn't gone? Anybody wants to? You cross your arms, maybe you're cold, maybe you're like, all right, tell me when to say stop.
Stop.
5. Do you remember when you were 5 years old?
No.
What's that?
No.
Okay. You want to try? Okay, try again. Go ahead, say stop.
Stop.
There's a 5 again. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. This is a king. So what do we got here? 11 is Jack, 12 is Queen. So this is what? 13. So imagine it is the winter. Summer. And you're 13 years old. Can you think of a time when you were this? Anybody? All right. Did you have a bad childhood?
No, that's all right. I don't remember specifics.
Okay, that's right. Do you remember any fun summer times?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, all right, good, 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 good. Who hasn't gone? Who hasn't gone? Have you gone? Have you gone? Okay. What's your first name?
Cheryl.
What is it?
Cheryl.
Cheryl. Okay, Cheryl. Say stop anywhere.
Stop.
All right. Let's go with this one. I'll give it to you. Don't look. Don't show it to me. All right. I'd like you to focus on the card. It's either winter, spring, summer, or fall. Get the thought in your mind of the season. Let's go for the season first. It's either a black card or a red card. I don't think it's spring and I don't think it's summer. I don't know if it's fall. I don't know if it's winter. I'm thinking it's winter. So I'm thinking it's a spade or it's a club. And now think of how old you were, which is the number on the card. Hopefully it's not a low number. Hopefully it's not a low number. You got a memory in mind? Got a memory? What were you doing? I'm thinking it's winter. I'm thinking you're 10. What is it? What's the card? 10, and it's winter. Okay, what was the thought you were thinking?
Blizzard 78.
Oh, I remember that. I absolutely remember that. I remember the snow was so high, it was ridiculous. It was insane. Crazy, 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 crazy. It was totally insane. We're going to do something real fun. We're going to put these in this bag. I normally just throw it over my shoulder. Catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it.
These people get
If you catch it, come on up. Whoa, come on up.
Now you gotta go.
Ah, that's so funny.
You
That's
gotta
funny.
go.
Okay. All righty. Stand right here. Right here. Ready? Catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it. Catch it. Come on up, come on up, come on up. Okay, stand over here. Catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it.
Oh,
Oh, good. Come on up. This is going to be fun. Stand in the middle. Stand in the middle. Stand right in the row. Right in the row. Sergeant, get them in a line. Get them in a line. Farther apart. 10 feet apart. 10 feet apart. In case the missiles come in. I don't want you all dead. All right. Back up, back up, back up. Okay, fine. All right. Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to have you take the deck like this and you're going to put it in your hand just like that. So raise out your hand just like that. And you're going to put it just like that. You're going to hold it just like that. Do it. All right, good. Just like that. And then hand out just like this. Then what you're going to do, with the elastic band on the cards, you're going to pick it up. You're just going to peek at a card. You're just going to peek, peek, and peek. Right? But we're going to do it with this on top like this. So you're going to look at a card. Don't look at many cards. If you look at many cards, I won't be able to pick it up. So you got to look at one card, right? Hand down like this, peek at one card, memorize it, say it to yourself, don't say it to anybody else. I'll look this way, no one will look. Go ahead, do it now. Got it? All right, next. I'll look this way, go ahead, peek, but don't look.
Okay.
All right, good, then we'll go over here. And I'll look this way, just go ahead, peek, got it? All right, good. You were in the military, but she told me that earlier. I'm thinking teacher, but I'm not sure.
No.
Okay. Were you involved in teaching at all?
I homeschool.
Homeschool. Okay. A lot of times when I tell people stuff, the reaction is no. How the hell could he know that? This is what I'm picking up. Okay. You, I know, you love rules, but it's easy. Yeah, it's easy to pick this up. It's hard to read you, but that's okay. I'm going to say a few things about you. If it's true, then you're going to sit down with a. Everybody's going to applaud this because this is for you. You thought of a card, you looked at a card, you looked at a card, you looked at a card. Okay. If I name your card, just sit down. But, yeah, I really felt that you. How long did you school? How long did you do the teaching for?
Their whole.
Okay, so yeah, you're a teacher. So the way that I've been able to figure this out is I say whatever comes to my mind. Right? I don't second guess. Because a lot of times when it's happened for me, is I'm like, I don't know if I should say this. You know, like, do you have a pet at home, like a cat? Do you have a pet at home? Okay, you do. It's not a cat. Okay. Dog? Is that, okay. So it's the second guessing that gets me in trouble. So let me just rattle off what I'm thinking. Don't react. Don't react. Just, if poker face, if I say something that, okay, so it just popped in my head. 4 of clubs, 10 of diamonds, Queen of hearts. If I just named your card, have a seat. And usually at this point, people applaud. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Is there anybody here that's related? Oh, okay. Come on up.
You mean by blood?
Oh, well, you're married or connected, or actually, you two would be the best. All right, have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. All right. What's the connection?
I'm mom.
Okay. And how long have you known her?
19 years. An extra 9 months.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, that's right. So this is going to be easy. This is going to be effortless. There's going to be no stress here. I'm going to show you a group of cards. You're going to memorize one card, just one. You're going to look forward. You're going to look forward too. And you're going to look at some cards. But you're only going to think of one card. So only one card. Okay, is that good? All right, so look forward. Everybody look forward. All right, perfect, 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 perfect. So just memorize one. Don't say it. You can talk about on the ride home when you're going home. You got one? All right, good. Excellent. You're going to look forward and you're going to memorize one card. All right, you got it. Good. Now I'm going to take out one card and put it in the box. Just one card. And it's a simple question. I'm going to say, is your card gone? And you're going to say, yes it is. Then I'm going to say to you, is your card gone? And you're going to say, yes it is. Let's see if they're truly on the same page. Is your card gone?
Yes.
Yes it is. Nice. Is your card gone?
Yes.
Yes it is. Okay. Now, I will tell you what I believe. Now, you don't have to believe this, but I believe there's a connection. I believe there's connections with the living, and I also believe there's a connection with the dead. You don't believe it, that's okay. It's all right. We all have different beliefs about a lot of things, but let me show you how powerful this is. In a moment, I'm going to count down from 50 to 100. You're going to look back there, forward, and as I get to 0, you're going to close your eyes. And you're going to keep your eyes closed at all times. Okay? So let's try this. 50, 40, 30, 20. All right, good. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Count down from 10 to 9 to 8 to 7 to 6. This is going to feel like an hour's sleep. Take a deep breath in through your nose. 5. Make sure your eyes are closed. Make sure your eyes are closed. Very good. Keep your eyes closed at all times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, with their eyes closed, they're going to keep their eyes closed the whole time. Notice that they're pretty much sitting the same way, even though I didn't tell them to do that. Notice that, right? They're matching and mirroring each other because there's a relationship. So if you ever go to a restaurant, you see 2 people in a restaurant and they're connected to each other and there's love in the air, there's a good chance that they're doing the same thing. They're doing it unconsciously. They're matching and mirroring each other. If people have been married for hundreds of years, they have nothing in common, or people are just meeting for the first time, they may not be doing this, but they are doing it naturally. So keep your eyes closed at all times. All times, just keep your eyes closed. And I'm going to take you to a place where you know that no one else knows. It is a special, special time that you both have had together. I want you to imagine it. I want you to see it in full color. I want you to hear if there's something to be said, or any voices, or any stimulation of light or sound or color. You guys can talk about it afterwards about what the event was. It would be really amazing if they're thinking about the very same thing. And I'm going to ask them at the end, when we go home, what did you both think about? But in the meantime, we're going to just see how strong the connection is right now. So, we're going lower, we're going lower, we're going lower, just relax, just go lower, go lower, just keep your eyes closed at all times. All right, good, very good, very good. All right, so you both have something in mind. Let's see if we can tap into it. So if you felt a tap or taps, raise your right hand, do that now. All right, good, put your hand down. I'd like you to point into the direction that you felt the taps or taps. Good, all right, thank you. And the connection is strong between you. I also recognize this, that you know how many taps I tapped you with. Use your right hand and show the fingers how many times. How many times? So we have how many here? 2 and 2. Good. All right, so now I'm going to ask you to open your eyes when we get to 50. So we're going to go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Take a deep breath in. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take another deep breath in. All right. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. All right, open your eyes. All right, now look forward. Don't break the spell, because what we have here is a hypnotic spell. So I would ask that you don't say anything, because I want to see what the connection is nonverbal. Take a look at this, hold it out, take a look at it, look at all the sides. Most people don't know every single side adds up to 7. So you have a 6 on one side, you have a 1 on the other. If you have a 4, you have a 3. Take a look at this on this side as well. Do that as well. Take a look at it. All right, go ahead, just take a look, take a look, take a look. All right, now, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to close your eyes, and I'd like you to keep your eyes open and make a table. Now, as you make a table, I'd like you to turn it to any number that you feel called to, because these numbers have significance. 6 is different from 1, 3 is different from 4. I'd like you to consciously select a number. Do that now. Okay, I see what it is. I'm not sending anything. Just say out loud what you think that is.
5.
Okay, that's okay. It's not perfect, it's a little off. We're going to try it one more time. Go ahead, do it one more time. Don't try to think too much, just say whatever comes to your mind. Okay, that's perfect. Now what I'd like you to do is put your fingers in your ears and keep your eyes closed, and something is going to come to you. Let's see if we can make it come to you. Just focus right here and see what happens. Did you receive something? You did receive something. And you received a message. What is the message that you received?
Number 4.
Is it?
Yeah.
Show everybody.
Wow.
You are wonderful. What are you doing Saturday? I have a show upstate. Have a seat. Thank you so much. That is wonderful. All right, so this is a question that I've been asking myself my whole life, and this is true. Is it possible to communicate with the dead after they die? So, do you remember where you were when you first heard about death? I do. It was 1960-something. I was just 5 years old. I was in New Fairfield, Connecticut. I was with my mom. We were walking hand in hand. And we were just about to open up the porch door, and I was a little kid. And my mom says to me during Vietnam, she says, "I hope that you don't have to go to war." And I said, "Mom, what are you talking about?" And she says, "Well, people go to war, Vietnam." And I was only 5. I didn't know. I was innocent. I did not know about death at all. Did not have any understanding of death at all. And finally she said, "People die." And I went, "What? People die?" I said, so I could not comprehend that. But that was my first memory of death. I was 5 years old. 10 years later, my mom died of cancer. Harry Houdini, he was obsessed with the question, does the communication last past death? Right? His mother died when he was performing, and he was very close to his mother the way I was. And so he constantly was thinking about that. and he tried to reach out after the death. I don't know if you know this, but he died on Halloween. He died on Halloween 1926 at 1:26 in the afternoon. How do I know this? Because when I was a kid practicing magic tricks, I'd always look at the clock at 1:26 on Halloween, and I would remember Harry Houdini because he was a great influence in my life. Some of you just got here. Some of you got here a little bit before we started. Some of you got here earlier. And so I wasn't able to do this for everybody, but I'm going to ask everybody to think of somebody. What I did, and you can confirm this, and Rebecca can confirm this, I had a box that was locked, and I asked 5 people to write down or print. I'm not sure, it doesn't matter who did it, but they wrote down a name of someone that they know and loved who has passed over. For those of you that didn't get here in time to do it, I didn't have time to do it for everybody, but we do have 5 slips of paper that people filled out. They wrote the name, they sealed it, they put it in the box, and you can confirm that the box was locked at all times.
Absolutely.
Yes, and she's a military person. I knew I could trust her, and there was no shenanigans like some people think with the last election, but I don't know what you know about that. But I'm here to tell you that what happened here tonight is legitimate. So I have 5. For the rest of you that didn't fill out any slips of paper, all I'm going to ask you to do is to concentrate on someone that has passed. All right? And we'll see what happens. I can't guarantee anything is going to happen. So what I do have is a little bit of a finale after this in case nothing comes through. And it has happened where nothing has come through. Hold on one second. So the reason why I'm doing this is so that I'm not distracted. I do a seminar, a workshop on focus. So many of us are all over the place. I'm all over the place. It's so hard because in our technology world. So what I'm doing is I'm shutting off my sight so that I can focus on my internal representations. Now, I've never really shared this before, but in the last couple years, when I fall asleep at night, sometimes I see things, and they're 3D visions. It's the weirdest thing. I can never make it happen. Sometimes it happens, and I see an apple, or I see a face, or I see a tree, and I mean, it's 3D. It's not color, it's black and white, but it comes in, and then it dissipates. It's the weirdest thing. My father died in January, and for the last 6 years, 7 years, every January, I have a dream. The last dream I had of my father, his face came into me like this. Like literally, he just, and then I woke up. So I'm not guaranteeing that this is going to happen, but the reason why I'm blindfolding myself is so that I'm not thinking about the time, the faces in the room. I'm just focusing on what is here, okay? And if I say something that's important, please don't say anything. This is a man. He wants you to know that he's all right. And the first thing that's coming to me is Dick, but I think it's Richard. It is Richard, it's not Dick. I don't know if you've ever used the nickname, but it's Richard, and I'm not sure if this is a father figure. It possibly is. I don't know, this crazy thing that's hitting me is blue eyes. I don't know how true that is. I don't. But I am getting Richard. I am getting Richard. We can talk about this after. I will be here afterwards. I'd love to hear your stories. David. This is David. It's very clear, the word and the face and the features. This is David. So far, two men have come through. I don't know if anybody wrote down a woman's name. I'm not sure. No. This is a woman. This is a woman. Actually, two women. Two women. Oh, maybe three women. Yes. But this one I'm confused on. This one is Helen. This one is Helen. This one is Virginia. I'm saying grandmother. I don't know if that's true, but that's what's... And Rebecca, you're here still, right?
Yeah.
Can you come up? There's a last one here, but can you come up, please? I can't come to you, but if you can come to me, and I'll hand this to you. It's a little sweaty, I apologize.
Okay.
If you could open that, don't say it, just don't say it. But just confirm that maybe somebody didn't write anything on it. They're trying to trick me. Just say yes or no. Is there writing on it? Sometimes people try to trick me and they put a blank card in. But just say yes or no. Is it written? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, good. So it wasn't a trick. Sometimes people try to, they say, oh, you said it's George, and then the paper is blank. Rebecca, I'm getting a woman. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. This is a young death. This is a young death. This is like, unfortunately, this person never made it past 50. But they're okay. They're okay. The name, I'm asking for the name right now. I don't know if it's Martha, or it's Mary, or it's Mary Lou. Okay, what? Hold on. I'm getting Mary. Rebecca, is it Mary?
It is.
It is Mary. Alrighty. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, it is.
Virginia was mine.
Oh, Virginia was yours. And what did I say about Virginia? Anything?
She's actually my mother, but grandmother of my kids, obviously.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
yeah.
I'd love to hear stories afterwards. I have something, I didn't know what was going to happen there, so I have something very fun, very fun. How are we doing on time?
I haven't looked. Not sidetracked.
Time flies when you're having fun.
I've got a few minutes.
Okay, so we're going to do this really quickly, really quickly. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 keys. I need somebody to come up and help me who hasn't helped me yet. Anybody that has not volunteered? Did you come in late? Did you come in late? Yes. Come on up, come on up. Come on up. What's your name?
Catherine.
Catherine. We've never met before, right? All right, do you have an excuse? Do you have a letter? No, I'm just teasing you. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 keys. And I have a lockbox, so try this key, this key, this key, this key, this key, and this key in the lock. What you will find is they will not open. Go ahead, do that now. While you're doing that, I'm going to take a sip of water. So the first key will not open.
No.
The second key will not open. The third key will not open. The fourth key will not open. Okay, so you have a lockbox. The only key, actually the way we'll do this to make it really simple, is the only key, and we'll switch side, is over here, and we'll switch sides so we don't confuse anybody. All right, so I got one key on this side of the table that opens the lock. Go ahead, prove me. And then take the lock off. Okay, and keep it in your hand so that I don't touch it. From this point on, I don't want to touch any of this. How many of you trust me? She does not. Is there anyone here that trusts me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Teresa, give me your keys.
Somebody's not gonna give them home.
Rebecca, give me your keys.
Oh.
Oh, well, I got them.
Did you just get here? Oh, this is my friend. Hey, my friend Corey. She won't give me keys, I know that.
I had it with the
She's
real
smart.
keys. It's like a fob.
You can give me your fob, why not? You can give me your wallet, your fob, your social security number. Go ahead, go ahead. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody here that trusts me? You should trust me.
I don't have keys.
Ah, yeah. They don't trust you to drive. Okay, good. Corey, was it easy to find the place? Yeah, easy. Oh, Corey, you want to put your keys in here?
I have a key. Oh, no, I don't have.
All right, anybody in the front row? All right. Oh my gosh, sir. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. So listen, we're all going home together, which could be fun. All right. So we got all your keys. By the way, at the end of this, the box will be over here. I'm not saying it's going to be open, but it'll be over here. All right. So I got these keys over here that do not open, and you have one key that does work. All right. So hold on to the key in the left hand or the right hand. Separate the lock and the key. All right. And it's really important that you follow directions. If you have ADD or you're on medication for focus, it's not going to work. And I mean this, I don't have an extra key. This is the only key that I have. So if you mess up, it's all on you. All right, so really what I'm asking you to do is to really focus and do, not that I'm a dictator, it's just that I want you to focus and do what I say because it's really important. If you could lock that box, I'd appreciate it. Okay, that's locked, right? Okay, good. So she's got the only key that opens it.
Don't go over that door.
So this is amazing.
What is that?
This
Oh.
lets you know what you're thinking. It's almost like a lie detector, but if I think in a circle, it'll go in a circle. If I think back and forth, it'll go back and forth, just by me thinking that. So in your other hand that doesn't have the key, hold it in your hand, and all I want you to do is I want you to think of a circle. Think of a circle, going around in a circle, around and around. Is it going around in a circle?
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool. All right, now I want you to think of it going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now this is the power of the mind. The mind thinks back and forth, and then it goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is how I pick up women at night. Okay, all right, just kidding. All right, so what we're going to do is give that key to this lady up front. She doesn't trust me. So.
Okay, we trust her.
Then I'd like you to give her the other keys. And I'd ask you to mix them up. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So give them to her.
Just take all this?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
It'll be fun. Okay, and then give them to her.
The same person?
Yeah, why not? We're going to have, yeah, this is a good idea. Yeah. All right, now take that key and throw it in that key. Throw it in that key. Throw them together. Throw them together. Now shake them up. Okay, now hand them to the next person. All right, shake them up. Hand them to this person. All right, then hand them over here. And shake them up and hand them over here. Okay, all right, so if you can grab the keys. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to put one key over here, one key over here, one key over here, one key over here. Just line them up in a straight line just like we did earlier. Yeah, you're going to make a line of 7 keys. And one of these keys opens it and the other ones don't. It's going to be impossible to be able to look at these keys and know. So there's one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. I do this as my finale because if it doesn't work, I just leave. All right, so what you're going to do So you're going to come over here, and you're going to put it right next to that key, and you're going to get a feeling. And then you're going to come over here, and you're going to, oh, see how that went around?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know what the heck that means. I have to get out. Oh my God. So you're just going to do this. And I'm going to ask you some questions. This is going to reflect your unconscious mind. So start with the first key. Is that the right key or is that the wrong key?
The wrong key.
All right, good. So she said it with great confidence. So pick up that key and drop it in that hole. I get sick to my stomach every single time. I get sick to my stomach. All right, now come over here. I get sick to my stomach. I wish I asked for more money. All right, all right. Oh, that's really strange. What do you think that is?
No.
That's a no? That's a no. That's a no, she says. Okay, fine. All right. All right, let's go to the next key. Oh my goodness. All right, this is interesting. I
Don't
want to
worry, I
tell
have
you.
bolt cutters.
What do you think?
I think this could be it.
Okay, so come over here to the next key.
Okay. No.
No? All right, pick it up and drop it in. All right. All right, then we go on the next key.
Uh-oh.
What do you think? Do you want to change your mind?
From that one?
Yeah.
Can I go back?
Yeah, why don't you come to the last two and we'll figure, we can always go back, you can always change your mind.
Okay.
And it's always on you, not me. It's never on me. You're the one that volunteered. You came
I
here
don't
late.
like this one.
All right, drop it in. All right, then the last key. Oh my God, that's really weird.
Nope, don't like
Okay,
this one
right.
either.
All right, so we're down to two keys. What do you think? This one or this one? Stand in the middle, and you're going to get a feeling. You're going to get a feeling. It's like when you walk into a room and you meet a stranger, and you're like, I like this guy, I don't like this guy. It's that kind of thing. It's intuitive. Yeah, so what do you think, this one or that one?
Do I get to go over it again? or-
You can. You definitely can, because a lot's at stake. Your reputation.
Your reputation.
Exactly.
Then I definitely think I say this one.
Do you want to change your mind?
Nope, I think it's this one.
All right. So that means this is not the key.
Right, should I put it in the box?
I would. I would. All right. So I began the lecture asking you a question. Do you believe? Do you not believe? Are you on the fence? The question I have for you as you leave tonight, have you changed your mind? Try it. See what happens. Did it work?
Yes.
Wow! All of this applause is from you. This is over here. If you'd like to get your keys. And I want to thank the Slater Library and for Rebecca to bring me back again. And I hope you have a great Halloween.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. All right.